I really hope that you guys enjoyed this bullet journal thrip through. Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm bringing to you a bullet journaling video. It's been a long time since I posted a bullet journaling video, but 2021 is the year that I've returned to it. I got into bullet journaling, I think in like 2018. Basically, I found Amanda Rachely's channel. That's pretty much everyone's story, I feel like. You find bullet journaling on YouTube and you get obsessed, and then you spend like $200 on bullet journaling supplies, and then you do it for 2 seconds, and then you stop for a couple of years. I decided that 2020 would be my year for all productivity. I actually posted my goals video, or I will be posting my goals video soon, so look out for that. I'm just trying to make 2021 my bitch, doing all the things that make me feel good, and bullet journaling is one of them. Basically, this is going to be my 2021 setup, like all the spreads that go for that, then my January and February spreads, and then I will be posting another video for my March spread. And I know typically in bullet journaling videos, people actually like film themselves setting it up. And I've actually done a couple of videos like that, but it's really stressful to make those videos. And so for me, I like my bullet journal to be more of like a cathartic and creative experience. And it typically takes me about 2 to 4 hours to set up my different month spreads and whatever. And so I feel like it's just better if I were to just do like a little flip through for you guys. So this is my lovely Archer and Olive journal. I actually bought this in 2018, I think, when I first got into bullet journaling, and I intended to use it for 2019, but obviously I did not. The one sad thing is that Archer and Olive has become super popular, so they actually have way cuter designs now, things that I would like much better. And they also have charms on their tassels now, and obviously I have an older version, but it's still a really good quality notebook, and obviously I wouldn't want to waste. So as you can see, I went with the kind of like blue Little Dipper. Is that the Little Dipper? Honestly, I don't know my constellations. I don't know what the stain is. It's been there for a while, honestly, before I even started using the journal this year. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to get it off. I've tried to wipe it off. Let's just ignore it. It looks a little suspicious. So yeah. So this is the cover of my bullet journal. I have decided to go with more of a scrapbooking theme in my bullet journal. I think where I went wrong when I first started bullet journaling was trying to be like Amanda Rachely and all the other popular bullet journalers, where I would, you know, do special drawings and special themes every month. And I've discovered that I think for me, this more scrapbooking with like stickers and paper and washi tape and all that is more my aesthetic and more what I enjoy and find cathartic. Oh, also before we move on from the cover, let me show you the back. I had gotten these stickers from Redbubble like ages ago. I didn't use this one in particular, so I thought that would be fun to put it in because I love Parks and Rec. And then this is actually a fun story. This sticky note came from a subscriber. I went to Y'all Fest, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago, and one of my subscribers came up to me and she had like hand lettered a quote for me and then also put my name on a sticky note, and I thought the sticky note was so cute, so I just always kept it in a box in my room, and I thought it would be nice to utilize it in my journal. So for my cover page, I wanted to stamp out 2021 because I saw that in other people's journals and I thought it was super cute. These flowers that I have here are actually super old. I used to make cards a lot when I was in college, and I actually bought these little paper flowers when I was living in Australia. I think I bought them from Kmart, so shout out to Australian Kmart. I bought a bunch of journaling supplies from Shein and AliExpress, and this was one of the options. There was like antique dictionary paper, which I thought was cute. I'm gonna just keep saying the word cute. This is not very educational, but the quote that I decided to go with was, "I haven't met the new me yet," which is a quote from a Taylor Swift song from her most recent album. The song is actually a breakup song, so it doesn't really apply to like the new year, but I liked it because it gives me a sense of like new beginnings. I also went through a breakup last year, and so that song just spoke to me. And I just love this concept of realizing that every year you change and that you haven't met the new person that you will become. Moving on, we have this sort of like memory bank where I will be putting little Polaroids. I actually got an Instax printer so that I could print things from my phone. And so every month I'm going to just like put a photo that represents what I liked most about that month. So I've already done January, obviously, because it's been a little bit of time in this bullet journal. This is a picture of me and my boyfriend on New Year's. This obviously has been done in a lot of journals. I did not invent this, but I just think it's a cute idea. And so I definitely want to keep that up. up. I'm not sure what photo I'm going to choose for February yet. And then obviously this is just finishing out the 12 months. And then I left this page blank because I feel like I could add a collage or add some memories. I'm not really sure what I want to do here, but I think it's nice to like leave empty space to maybe go back. And then this little washi tape marker is actually to mark my grid spacing. I got this idea from Amanda Rach Lee. I think most people got the idea from Amanda Rach Lee, and I kind of piggybacked off of how she did it and how I saw a couple of other bullet journalers doing it. And then I decided to just do a little bit of a collage here. So this is actually the quote that subscriber hand lettered for me. It's a quote from Libba Bray because she knew that I love the Diviners. I just thought it was really cute, and I was glad that I finally got a way to use it and commemorate it because it was such a sweet thing that she did for me. And then we have a spread for my dog Billy. I want to make sure that I'm giving her vaccines and her like heartworm medication when I'm supposed to. But yeah, I just wanted to print some cute pictures of my baby. This photo of her is my favorite photo of all time. She is such a cute little cowboy. Then we have a spot for my favorite and least favorite books of the year. I think this would be a fun spot to kind of put the book covers and maybe make some sort of collage or something, or maybe write down some thoughts about why I liked and didn't like the books. And then we have a spot for my goals. So I have 6 main goals for the year. Number 1 being get a split. I do pole dancing. I have noticed that not being flexible has been a hindrance in my dancing. I actually am posting a goals video later this week of my goals for my channel and my reading and all of that. So these actually will be in that video. Another goal is to drink more water. I am horrible at drinking water. You're going to see that as I go through my habit trackers. I actually track my water and you'll see just how much I don't drink water. And then I want to reach 30,000 subs this year. I think numbers are very arbitrary, but having some sort of numeric goal helps you to stay focused and helps you to put in an effort. Then I want to exercise 4 times a week. I've been very inconsistent on and off. I have a skincare routine and I do it a lot of days, but I don't do it every day. And sometimes I only do my morning routine or sometimes I only do my night routine. And then also sleeping. Ever since the pandemic started, I go to bed between 2 to 3 a.m., sometimes even like 4 or 5 a.m. And so I just need to sleep. I left this page blank because I thought that this would be a fun way to like show progress, especially for the split. Like I could show you like where my split is now and then where my split is in the future. Then we're moving into my January spread. I put a quote from Leslie Knope on this side. As I said before, I love Parks and Rec. I think in the past I felt like obligated to do quotes that like would inspire other people, but really I just want to do quotes that make me feel good. And I love Leslie Knope and everything that she's about. She's a badass lady and you know, I just want to channel her energy. I got this sticker from Etsy. I meant to use it for my future log, but they ended up being too big. I didn't really measure my journal. You may notice that I actually didn't end up with a future log, and that is because when I was putting this together, I was using my little like month stamps. I have these stamps. Let me show you an example. I've got these little stamps for the months, and I was stamping, doing all 12 months. This makes me want to actually cry. I was stamping the dates for 2020 and not the dates for 2021, and I got all the way to December and then I realized that I was stamping the wrong year. I was looking at the wrong calendar in my phone and I just wanted to cry, and so I ended up having to glue the pages together. I can't remember where it is in here exactly, but I had to glue the pages together, and I was like, you know what, I don't need a future log. I actually use my phone for a lot of important dates like that, and I want this to be a very functional journal, and I feel like I was just doing a future log because that's what you're supposed to do in your bullet journal, and so we just gave up on that dream, and it's fine. But moving on into January, we have my habit tracker. So first we have pull. I obviously took 4 classes in January, which wasn't that bad. That's almost a class every week. That's pretty good. And then we have sleeping. As you can see, I had a lot of nights where I was not going to bed properly, so better luck next time. Then I decided to split my reading out between audiobooks and physical reading. Yeah, no, we'll just ignore that. But I listen to an audiobook pretty much every day, so that's a habit that's pretty consistent. We have water. I'm sad to say that the light green represents if I drank 40 ounces. My goal is 80 ounces every day, and so that's the dark green. I only did that once in January, so. And then I have my exercise bike. I have this bike that's sort of a desk. And then we have stretching, because you know I'm trying to work on my split. And then we've got my skincare, which I thought I did pretty well for my skincare in January. And then lastly, we have the books that I read in January. I also decided to do a little bit of like a birthday collage because it was my birthday in January. One of my friends gave me this card. I thought it was really cute and I wanted to kind of remember it by putting it in here. And then this is a photo of me and my boyfriend on my birthday. And then I also mapped out the books that I read in January. I'm actually missing one of the book covers. I need to put that in. I actually just posted a video talking about these books. audiobooks. I read booktubers' favorite books from 2020. Moving on, we have my February spread. I wanted to go with like a pink and red theme, obviously for Valentine's Day. The quote that I decided to go with is this very famous Vine.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Like I said, I want to go with quotes that like speak to me. I could have found like a more like sentimental quote about love or something, but I wanted this more to be like a self-love thing, and I love saying that I'm a bad bitch. Like that always makes me laugh and makes me feel good, and so that's kind of the energy I was going for here. And yeah, I really like how this came out. I love the combination of stickers and paper, and I was just really proud of it. I also used a little bit of glitter glue. I actually don't think the glitter glue looks that great, but that's fine. Then we have my habit tracker. As you can see, I've been keeping these spreads very simple, basically just doing a title page, habit tracker, and then the books I'm reading. I want this to be very functional, and obviously my habit tracker is what I use the most throughout the month. I used to make the mistake in my bullet journal of trying to put every spread that other people put, and that's just not functional for me. I don't find myself gravitating towards like paper when it comes to planning out my day. I know that's traditionally what a bullet journal is for, but I just don't enjoy that. I also don't want to have to make weekly spreads. Also, the thing that I hate the most that I did on this spread was I put the glitter glue, but it ended up like making the paper like wrinkly. I decided to use graph paper for these monthly trackers because there was perfectly 28 days obviously in February, and it started on a Monday, and so I could do a 4x7 grid and it fit perfectly, and then I just put the days of the week at the top. I will say that I've gotten confused a few times because I mentally start my weeks on Sunday, but it's been fine. It's cute. I like it. I feel like these kind of look like clipboards. As you can see, my habits are going okay. Stretching, we still don't know her. Maybe this week. I have 1 week left of February, so we'll see how it goes. Pole, she could be better. She could be better. The bike, we got better this month. Water, we have done absolutely horribly. The light pink is supposed to represent 40 ounces. We need to work on that. So I chose to stop tracking like physical versus audio reading because right now I'm just not in a mental space where I am physically reading books. I'm mostly listening to audiobooks like when I walk my dog. Audiobooks are just better for that. Also with like chores at home and doing other things, listening is just better for me. And then sleeping, she could be better. We'll move on. My skincare this month actually has not been very good, and that is because I had an allergic reaction to one of my eyeshadow palettes, and my eyelid has just been like dusty and crusty and gross, and it's just not been a good time, and I've been very careful with the skincare products I'm putting on, so I haven't been doing my full routine, so that's why I haven't been marking it off. This one is a new habit that I added. It is eating at home. I know it just says eat, but I just want to do a one-word thing, so I know what all of these mean. The things in boxes are when I ate at home for both meals, and the light pink is when I ate out for at least one meal, and then the X's are when I ate out for both meals that day. You know, no comment. So those are all my habits for February. Feeling pretty good about it. And then we have the books that I read for the month. I haven't filled this out yet. That is my journal so far. I think it's super cute. I love the scrapbooking style. I feel like I found what works for me. Let me know down below what you think. Do you think this is cute? If you don't think it's cute, don't say that, please. I've spent hours and hours and hours on this. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this bullet journal flip through. Like I said, I've been really loving my bullet journal, and it's been really great to be using my habit trackers and all of that, and just like track my reading and stuff. Let me know down below if you want to see more of this content. I'm probably going to upload it even if you don't want to, but hopefully you do. Like if you're watching this, hopefully you want to see more. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. You're all beautiful. Have a nice day.
Your location, let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's